Welcome to this 10-minute super open hamstring class. Now this is designed to get your hamstrings loose, energized and feeling good in just 10 minutes. I would highly recommend you doing this after a hard day's work at the office, or if you've been outside in the garden. It's a great way to keep yourself nice and loose, nice and open, and looking after your recovery as well. So let's jump into it. First part of the practice, join me at the front of your mat. We are going to have a little bit of a flow between downward dog and this standing practice to get these hamstrings nice and loose. Okay, let's begin. Send the hands to your center. Exhale completely. Inhale, press into the feet. Reach up, bend back, and exhale. Tilt the tailbone. Bring the hands down to the side of your feet. Send the left foot back, followed by the right foot. Tilt the tailbone, bend the knees. Create a nice straight line from the hands, shoulders, hips, and then we're going to extend the heels down and then bend the knees. Extend the heels down, bend the knees. Extend the heels down, bend the knees. Okay, now one at a time. I'm just gonna floss between the two legs and just really warm up into those hamstrings. Keep the hips nice and still, and we're gonna straighten them, and then slowly walk the feet up towards the hands, keeping the palms flat. If you need to lift up on your fingers, that's absolutely fine. And then we're gonna walk backwards, going back to that original position. Bend the knees, tilt the tailbone, nice straight back, and then heels and back, and one at a time. Okay, and let's walk those feet up. Perfect. Hook the toes with the index and middle finger. We're going to keep the legs nice and straight here and try and exhale the belly over the thighs. Keep the elbows spreading out wide to keep the chest open. Breathe in, breathe out. Feel your belly expand against your thighs, and as you exhale, feel the space being created. Use your fingers to take you deeper into that space. Perfect, and inhale, release. Send the hands sliding up the shins, all the way up to the knees, straighten through the spine, look down towards the floor. And then from this position, we're going to draw the hands all the way up to our chest. Perfect. Now I'm going to turn and face the camera, but stay at the front of your mat. We're going to take our position into Tadasana, weight evenly between the left and right foot. We're going to lean over the left foot and lift up the right knee. Perfect. Okay, first of all, what we're going to do is build some strength in this hip flexor. We're going to extend the left foot up so the toes go towards the ceiling. Don't worry if it doesn't straighten. Don't worry if the hips move. Just do your best to try and straighten that front leg. 2 more times. And last one we're going to hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that down. Place that back. Center in before we take the opposite side. Even between both feet, heels and the balls of the feet. And transition to the right side. Lift up the left knee and exhale forward. You'll find that one side might be a little easier than the other. So for me, this side feels a lot harder and I have to use my quad a lot more. So it feels a little bit more crampy the more I lift the toes up. Okay, last one, hold. 3, 2, 1, and down. Lovely, great job. Okay, if you need to give your legs a bit of a wiggle, feel free. So what we're going to do here, from Tadasana again, opposite side, take the weight into the left leg, and this time we're going to see if we can extend our leg by hooking the toes. We're going to combine the last 2 poses. Take a deep breath in and exhale forward. Breathe in, breathe out. Find your focus point out in front. Last breath. And release. Beautiful. Great job. Strong posture. If you need on this one, if the sides are different, just to hold underneath the thigh, feel free. You can also use a belt here as well. Inhale, lift up. Take the toes. And exhale. and release. Beautiful. Okay, now if you have a block, then I'd like you to take it here. Don't worry if you don't have one, doesn't matter too much. What we're going to do, if your hamstrings are nice and open, is take the ball of the foot over the block. Okay, we're going to square our hips, so hands, hips, fingers facing forward, like headlights on a car. If you turn to the side, your fingers move, the beam of light goes that way. We want the beam of light going straight ahead, square into the front of that mat. Lovely. We're then going to tilt the tailbone and you're going to feel this hamstring lengthen. And we're not going to round, we're going to keep the chest nice and proud, our gaze looking forward, and our hands to our chest. We're going to take a deep breath in and exhale until we really feel that hamstring stretch. Perfect. Now we're going to add a little bit of a dynamic move to this. Inhale up and exhale over until you feel the stretch. And then we're going to inhale, squeezing the glutes and the hips forward, and then exhale over. I don't know why, this posture always reminds me of those like little pecking woodpeckers in the water, those little wooden things. That's probably a terrible analogy and just going to confuse you and only in my head. So just completely ignore that. And breathe over. Last time, inhale. Exhale, hold. One more breath. Exhale, lift up. Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to take the opposite side here. So just making your adjustments. Swap the sides. Now keep the hips square as before. Bring the hands to your center. And exhale over until you feel that stretch. And then lift up. Sink into a nice rhythm with this. Some of you might find one in the hamstring, one stretch in the calf. You know, just really tune into the different sides of your body. And hold on this last one. And inhale, lift. Lovely. Okay. I'd like you to get your belt if you have one. You may or may not need this, or you may as well get it ready. Okay, so we're going to work our way down to a seated position. You could do that as elegantly as you want. Just sit down, even works. Okay, and then we're just going to gently roll to our back. What I want you to do here is wrap the belt around the balls of your feet. And then what we're going to do here is flex the toes, keep the lower back tilted so it's on the mat at the whole time. We don't want to round and start to roll on the spine. We want to keep the back nice and straight the whole time. So tilt the tailbone, flex the toes, and use your arms to pull you deeper into the hamstring stretch. So what you want to do is make sure that you're using the flexors to tilt your tailbone and make sure that you're using your arms to draw yourself back. For me, I find that just hits a different spot in my hamstring to when I'm standing. So keep the elbows out, keep chest nice and open and be able to draw those legs a little deeper. Breathe. Almost there. And relax. Release the belt, non-buckle end. Okay. And we will just spend just a minute here in Shavasana. Now this is going to be an energizing Shavasana. What I want you to do is really feel into your body. Take a deep breath in and feel the whole body expand. And exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Feel your body getting more relaxed. Letting go of tension as you breathe. One last breath. And exhale. Perfect. Okay, when you're ready, join me in a seated position in a way that feels good for you. Okay, thanks for joining me on this little quick 10-minute hamstring opening yoga class. Just remember, if you like these videos, if you want to see more classes, feel free to drop a comment and I'll make a class for you if there's anything specific you want me to cover. And if you like the channel, please like and subscribe, and I will see you on the mat in the next video.